Hey everyone, I'm Charting Man Dan, trader and technical analyst with the Chart Guys, and in this video we're going to look at the charts with the broader market starting consolidation. I'll let you know what I'm looking at to determine if it's healthy or not. And we had the crypto sector breaking out with Bitcoin, opportunity there in the short term. Let's look at the charts. So daily consolidation underway. We knew it was inevitable. Talked in the Thursday video about now is probably a good time to start hedging a bit, but it's still extremely healthy. What I look for to determine whether consolidation is healthy or not: retracement size, increasing bear volume, do all major sectors hit the lows at the same time? Does hourly oversold conditions result in a lower low after a bounce? And none of that has happened yet. There are literally no check marks for the bears aside from daily consolidation is now underway. So that's it. And the simple statement is if daily EMA 12 continues to hold, the bulls keep complete control. So we'll continue to watch daily EMA 12 on SPY and the NASDAQ. Right now, these are daily bull flags. The bears have to prove to us that they are not daily bull flags. And to do that, they got to break the low of today tomorrow and have to lose daily EMA 12. But today was very contained and orderly consolidation. The bears had a good morning, but just recovered and made it all back by the end of the day. So the bulls continue to impress in a number of places. NVDA, all-time high yet again. We held the low of Friday by 13 cents. Stair-step pattern, higher low every day, 8 days in a row, and just grinding higher. And again, market cap, whatever you want to talk about, we're not going anywhere if the daily uptrend and if daily EMA 12 remains support. So the bulls keeping their control in NVDA. Tesla, astounding follow-through. Daily bull flag confirming. When you look back at this move, that makes sense. It was an all-out dump. You get the V-shaped bounce because you don't establish much resistance on the way down. But this move is astounding after a significant period of consolidation. It was falling wedge-like, but just beast mode after that monthly uptrend confirmed. The monthly uptrend confirmed at 217.65. The 4-month bounce, which had not taken place yet, is clearly underway. And it's extremely strong. Look at it after hours. Just a stud. So we're going to watch for an hourly higher low next consolidation. Benchmark support, 247.29. If that level is support, the bulls have full control on the daily. And we're heading towards a blow off top. I've talked about that recently in the past for the broader market, but no sign of that blow off top right now. So bulls will continue buying hourly higher lows as long as that keeps working. Semiconductor sector as a whole, aside from NVDA, did start consolidation, but anything above 142.98 keeps the bulls in complete control. So again, it's just, at this point, it's healthy consolidation. MARA, finally, crypto stocks. So top watch to start this week because of Bitcoin's daily falling wedge. How's that for conviction? Huge volume, huge close up at the high. And was talking about, if this breaks bull, we're looking in the 12s, and very quickly, we're almost there in one day. So tons of space for an hourly higher low. Bulls will be looking for 5-minute backburners in these crypto names, and the sights are set on 1283 to try and see continuation of this longer-term bounce. 4-month time frame here has not started the bounce yet. Everything that we've been talking about the last 6 months this year, we've just been going one by one down the list of, 4-month bounce is underway. All right, who doesn't have one yet? Remember, Tesla didn't have one? Keep an eye out for Tesla's 4-month higher low. Monthly uptrend confirmed. Now we're watching the Chinese names. Can they get the 4-month bounce underway on NIO? And so MARA is just another one of those. And breaking 1283 would get the 4-month bounce underway. So it is lead bull watch from here on out. Definitely got to be watching Bitcoin as well. But a huge day. GBTC, rumors that it's going to be bid on by Fidelity. Huge 3-day move. So crypto stocks, again, it's just cycling. AI euphoria, now some crypto euphoria. Tesla's got the euphoria, NVDA euphoria. Euphoria hasn't stopped yet. Speaking of AI, looking at the rest of the names, AI itself set an hourly lower high compared to the high of Friday and did confirm an hourly downtrend. So daily consolidation underway. It had a stair-step pattern for 2 weeks that just broke bear. So again, watching for hourly oversold conditions has not happened yet to look for a daily higher low and watching EMA 12, which has been holding for over a month at this point. PLTR, double top at the high of Friday by a couple pennies. Closed fairly weak, so watching for bears to try and get to hourly oversold conditions. Chinese names took a big hit. So BABA, big gap down and a weak close. We have to keep in mind that the setup that we're watching for is a monthly inverse head and shoulders, and to have any confidence in the monthly high or low, we need a weekly uptrend. So just keep in mind that we will have to confirm a weekly uptrend. A name like YINN, Yin, the 3 times bull, weekly consolidation is underway. We've got to confirm the weekly uptrend for the monthly bounce to get follow through. The Chinese names that held on better are EV related, and that's because tomorrow it's expected that the government is going to announce some supportive measures for the EV space. So NIO gapped down, but a much different day than BABA. LI, much healthier, and XPEV. Those are 3 Chinese EV names to be keeping an eye on. All are looking for daily higher lows, and we'll see if they get any kind of catalyst tomorrow based on any news coming out of China. Healthcare, still a daily uptrend. We know bigger picture. We're watching for a weekly lower high, anything under 135.25. And if we were to break 129.70, that would be the first indication that a weekly lower high is shaping up. But for now, it's a daily uptrend, and we would have to lose the daily uptrend for anything to shift. XLF, same deal. Daily EMA 12 trying to hold. 32.89 is the last daily high or low. Held that by 9 pennies today. So again, bears have to prove it. Bears have to take out daily uptrends. IWM is a weaker name. So is KRE, the regional banks. Sideways last week. KRE sideways last week and at fresh lows today. So if we're looking for weakness, it's the names that have not been participating. They haven't been dropping necessarily, but IWM sideways into a fresh low today to start weekly consolidation. Google has been sideways. It's a bear just because every other tech name has been going up. So these names, these are some of the weakest names, and that's saying something. Like IWM is one of the lead sector bears that I watch. Well, it's holding EMA 12, and where are the bears? It's very minimal at this point, but the weekly consolidation technically did begin. So these names are positioned better for bears if we do see weakness in SPY and QQQ, but there is no weakness at this point. The dollar, daily bounce underway, scouting a daily lower high. Bigger picture, the weekly equilibrium and the direction it breaks is going to have significant implications on commodities for the second half of this year. Pay attention to this chart for the rest of the summer, or I'll do it for you, and we'll see how we break. Watching for a weekly higher low to try and form. It could easily take us into the end of July before we get a break of this. But metals are still weak. Gold testing the lows, just unable to do anything to go on offense. Silver daily downtrend confirmed. If silver confirms this weekly downtrend, that's a long-term 4-month lower high potentially shaping up. And gold, 4-month time frame, triple top. Definitely don't want to see weekly downtrends confirmed. But metal bulls, again, we've been seeing it this whole time. The dollar is doing exactly what the metal bulls have wanted to see the last 2 weeks. And the metal bulls have done nothing with that inverse relationship. And so the miners, fresh lows, I take that back, we're testing the lows. But again, just not doing anything for the bulls in the metals and miners. Oil, CLQ for the August futures contract, daily lower high set. And now the bulls will have to confirm a daily uptrend. It's definitely a bit of a choppy range. I'm watching a megaphone type pattern here with these. Essentially, whenever I look at something and say, that doesn't look clear for me, it's a megaphone. Bull break into a bear break, into a bull break, into a bear break. You get the idea. And so chopping around, but not really any useful information for me or from me on oil until we get some more clarity. Natural gas did get some nice follow through from the daily uptrend confirming last week, but double top at weekly resistance now. 2685, 2696, and the bulls will have to set a daily higher low and break that double top. Watching the retracement size on this consolidation and already approaching 50%. Bears would love to see over 50% retracement. for a real hard rejection from weekly resistance. And bulls are watching for a higher low, anything above 220. My trading today, I ended up, I was looking bearish on PLTR this morning, but I was a bit too aggressive. So I made an attempt on the morning early and stopped out real quick with a small loss. And at that point, obviously the double top in hindsight would have been nice. But today I was chasing. And you hear that and you think that's not good. But there's a way to chase protectively. And the way that I do that is I look for a short-term level to be established, and then I play off of that. And so just an example, I missed this PLTR move, but then it became very clear this looks like almost a blow off top. The bears have absolute complete control here. So I did make a little bit of profit as a bear. I stopped out on the way up, but then on the way down, I did a little bit of flipping. But just as an example, so here's a 2-minute bounce, and we top out at 1598. Say, all right, we're still extremely weak. I'm recognizing more bearish correlation to QQQ. So I jump in for a short. This is hypothetical. I don't know exactly what trades I took, but I jump in for a short, and let's just say I then set my stop above the high. So, okay, if the bulls start to make progress, I'll stop out with a small loss. And if we keep this significant momentum, then I'll have a bit of a win. And so I'll make an entry, and my stop will go above that high, and I'll sell half very quickly. So let's just say I'm in at, 1593. After a top at 1598, I'll sell half at 1589. And that just means that my break even is now 1587 for a short. No, I did that wrong. 93 to 89, 97. So 1597 is now my break even. And then I let it play out a little bit. And then I just take some profit, eventually. I don't wait to stop out generally. And the keys are you don't care about leaving money on the table because you missed the ideal entry for the trade. You're not in a comfortable position. So you're just scalping, give me a quarter day maker, give me a half day maker into this momentum. And I did the same thing with MARA. I was watching, I headed into this week knowing watch crypto. And MARA was brutal today. You look at that daily candle and say, oh, that's an easy bull day. Well, it was brutal for getting that move. Because we had a strong start, a 5-minute uptrend confirmed with zero follow through, and then a new low of the day. And that tells you, nope, not today, bulls. Bear flag confirmed, no, bulls don't have it today. So not today. Then what happened? Bitcoin just took off. And then so out of nowhere, just from extremely weak to zero. I mean, we didn't even touch 5-minute EMA 12 until MARA had already made a 14% move off the lows. So I didn't have a position that I liked. And so I was just scalping. Just, a little support level is established. I enter a position. I sell half real quick, put my stop at break even, and then wait another 10, 15 minutes and then sell into that momentum. And so in the end, I had a day and a half maker in my day trading account, but it was not ideal. It was just me trying to salvage not having the positions that I wanted. So at this point in time, I'm waiting for hourly consolidation, 5-minute back burners on MARA. But that's just an example of what I do as a scalp trader saying, well, I missed this move. I'm not going to have a comfortable entry that I like here, but there is still a way to grab a little bit of profit from that move. Obviously, if I had a good entry and let it play out, I would have made 4 times as much as I made today. But it was a very tricky setup for MARA today. And I don't, I look back at that and say, what could I have done differently? I don't have any problems with missing that move because that move is out of nowhere. All right. Do good things. Thanks for watching. Hope you're great. Time to harvest some of the garlic. Some of the varieties are not ready yet, but you can see how much this is. Garlic is really easy to grow. That's about the space that it took up. And that's certainly enough garlic for months. Didn't do anything. Plant the bulbs, water it a couple times, like literally 2-3 times, and that's it.